In Illinois and Northwest Indiana, call 1-800-EDUCATE.
He was there for Operation Desert Storm. Now, 12 years later, Jay Levine brings the story home again, only on CBS 2 News.
J-Lo and Jackie O Oscar news as we look back at past Academy Award shows, plus The Bachelor and Tomb Raider 2. Next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
War headlines, Dan Rather reporting. The U.S. confirms significant numbers of some kind of Iraqi force moving out of the Baghdad region toward U.S. Army and Marine positions near Ankut, southwest of Baghdad. CBS's Kirk Spitzer is with the 1st Marine Division.
The Marines were fired on by mortars, machine guns, and anti-aircraft guns at nearly every major town and settlement in their path. At the town of El Nasr, one Marine commander reported by radio that Iraqi fighters were shooting from nearly every rooftop in sight of the main bridge crossing the Al Garaf River.
The U.S. is calling in reinforcements. The Army's heavy armored 4th Infantry Division and support units will fly to the war zone from Texas and Colorado. Total, about 30,000 troops. In the south, in Basra, British forces are firing to support an apparent popular uprising against loyal Iraqi militia. And some relief aid is starting to reach Iraq, food from a 7-truck convoy distributed in Qasr. I'm Dan Rather. When important news breaks out, we'll break in.
But in the meantime, I think it's best if you just keep your expectations low.
I guess. But you know what, Hal? You know, the more that I think about it, the more I realize I don't deserve to be locked up.
Why is that?
Well, sure, setting the fire was really stupid, but I did it for a good reason.
Excuse me, but maybe I missed something, but since when is there a good reason for setting somebody's property on fire?
Well, someone needed to help Aaron, and I was the only person brave enough to do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Aaron.
Hi. For Allison?
Why do you ask?
She likes to chop chocolate chip muffins. I just thought you might be bringing her one.
Huh. It's a brownie.
So, how's she doing?
How's she doing? Well, jail hasn't been too easy on her. She ended up getting sick and had to go to the hospital for a couple of days.
I'm sorry to hear that. Where is she now?
She's staying with me and Hal until my mom gets back from Chicago. Oh, and she has to wear one of those electronic beepers on her ankle, you know. Oh, and she's not allowed more than 50 feet from the front door.
Oh, man, I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, you could have made it your business to know, Aaron.
Look, Emily, I've been meaning to go see Allison. Okay, things have just been coming up.
Yeah, well, that can happen if you let it. You do remember, Aaron, that Allison started that fire because she thought she was helping you.
Sure, but Allison has also caused a lot of trouble for Lucy and me.
You're right. You're right. Her judgment has been atrocious. But you know what? That doesn't give you the right to... You know what, Aaron? I'm just really frustrated right now. Because Allison needs a friend more than ever, and it seems like she doesn't have any left.
Hello.
Hey. Good to see you.
Yeah. Let's get a few things straight, okay? This shop, salon, beauty parlor, whatever you want to call it, it's mine. Not Paul's. Not Paul's and mine. And not yours. Any questions? The only reason I'm here right now is that Paul says you're a miracle worker when it comes to business.
So you're only meeting me for Paul's sake?
Pretty much.
No interest at all, in my opinion.
Not if your opinion includes stop, quit, you're in over your head.
All right. Well, it's good seeing you, and good luck on your project.
Right, where are you going?
I am ending this so-called meeting.
Why?
If I'm going to spend my time looking over that encyclopedia that you brought me, the least you can do is listen to what I have to say. You don't have to thank me, you don't have to act on it, but you will not reject my opinion before you hear what it is.
So what are you waiting for? Start reading.
Well, hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just wrapping up a meeting with a distributor from Monte Carlo.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's thinking positively.
Well, I like to be prepared.
I know that about you. Well, you know, I have a business meeting myself here in about 15 minutes, but it shouldn't take long. Why don't you go to Lakeview and wait for me, and we'll have dinner together?
Actually, I have another appointment.
Oh, well, why don't you reschedule it? Tell them something came up.
You know, under ordinary circumstances, that's exactly what I'd do, but unfortunately, this meeting is only good tonight.
Oh. Who's it with?
I don't think you know the name.
I think I do know the name.
Hmm?
You're meeting with Carly, aren't you?
Yeah, it could be better if Craig ever gets here with my supplies.
Hey, how you feeling?
Jack! What are you doing here?
I had a break. I thought we could visit. Guess I'm wrong again.
Thank you.
The outstanding protection more women choose. The one, the only. Tampax.
I'm gonna be an exhilarating blonde. An intense brunette. I see red. Brown?
How lucky to be born in the time of Herbal Essence's hair color. With that exhilarating herbal scent and pure color extracts for the most intense, most vibrant color ever conceived.
Yes. 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 I want the color you got.
Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience in color.
And here we have the entranceway, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the linen closet. Okie dokie. And over here we have the den. Very cozy. And over here's the master bedroom, the bathroom.
The sunshine fresh scent of Gain leaves your laundry beaming with such a clean, fresh smell. It's hard to resist.
With cool and colorful summertime flavors, nothing says summer like a Kraft salad. Cucumber ranch, tangy tomato bacon, and Caesar vinaigrette with Parmesan. Kraft dressing, bite into summer.
Thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get bigger every day. Thank heaven.
Just think, one rich, chocolatey, Viactive soft calcium chew, twice every day, gives you 100% of the calcium you need. You may be all grown up, but you don't have to feel that way. Viactive. Be sweet to your bones.
America at War, the battle for Baghdad. The latest on tonight's CBS Evening News.
They are a small group of Marines, but they've been in some big fights. And Scott Pelley is with them on 60 Minutes 2, tonight at 9, 8 Central.
I never meant to bail on Allison. Okay, things with me and Lucy have just been going so well. I don't want to blow it.
Well, you know what, Aaron? Lucy isn't the only one with feelings. Every time the phone rings or there's a knock at the door, I know Allison's hoping it's you.
See, that's the problem right there, Emily. I mean, Allison has this way of getting the wrong idea about the both of us.
I know. And there was a time that I thought it would be best if you guys kept your distance, but her trial date keeps getting pushed back, and Allison is so discouraged, and I'm sorry. It's no excuse for being rude.
It's cool. Whatever.
I better take this home to Allison.
You know, there's nothing wrong with looking for ways to help out a friend, but arson is a hideous crime, Allison, no matter what you thought the reasons were.
All I did was start a tiny fire. I never meant for it to spread.
But it did, uncontrollably.
Well, that part was an accident. Hasn't that ever happened to you? Things don't work out the way that you planned?
No, I've never burnt down a barn. I've never endangered children's lives.
Well, I didn't know Luke and Will were in there. If I had, I would have never done what I did.
Ifs and wouldas, Allison, they don't change what really happened.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Look, I have confessed and I learned a lesson. I've been in jail and the hospital. What more do they want?
Regret is very healthy for the things that you did, Allison, but it is no substitute for punishment.
You want them to throw the book at me, don't you?
I never said that. What makes you think that?
But that's what you're thinking. After what I did to Will, you'd like to see me locked up forever.
Did you write this yourself?
That's right. Every word, every dollar.
How many bankers have seen this?
Half a dozen. Miss Walsh had them all assembled in a little meeting there.
Well, she did, huh? Well, it's certainly not the way I would have done it.
Why? Is the proposal that bad?
No, it's not a question of good or bad, but no banker in his right mind would ever approve this.
Thank you for your time. I will be seeing you.
Relax, what's wrong?
No, Paul said the numbers were too high, you know? So I'll take classes. I'll go to school. I'll rewrite the proposal. But this is my dream, and I am not letting it go.
Okay, relax. Before you start applying to Harvard, maybe you should let me help you with this.
What are you going to do? You're going to make it your own? Put your little stamp on that?
No, I have no interest in putting my stamp on that, but you got a decision to make. Is it more important for you to do this your way, or to see that this dream of yours becomes a reality?
Why can't I do both?
Because you can't have both. No one does it alone. Not Trump. Not Gates. Not you, if you're smart.
So what kind of ideas do you have in mind?
Revisions. And you're making them, not me.
You better be good at this.
I'm the best. You got a pen?
Go.
You know, you tell me to trust you, and then what do? You brush me aside so you can hook up with Carly.
Did I say I was meeting Carl?
Well, you didn't have to now, did you? Are you?
My meeting will take an hour. Wait for me here, will you?
Why should I?
Something quick to drink, and then something slow to nibble.
Go. Good luck at your meeting.
Oh! Barbara! I didn't know you were here.
Well, I'm quite good at keeping my head down when Craig is around. Everything all right between you two?
Oh, yes, of course. Why shouldn't it be?
Well, I just couldn't help but notice that your conversation seemed a little intense.
It was nothing. You know, wedding plans.
Yeah, I know the truth. And I don't blame you for being embarrassed.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Well, there's only one subject that gets Craig that defensive. We were arguing about Carly.
Of course we can visit Jack. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Or maybe you'd rather take a break from seeing me.
No. No, I asked you to come and visit me at Emma's when I moved in there. Does that sound like someone who's trying to avoid you?
I want to be sure.
Well, you can be. It's not like I'm going to have a lot of privacy there anyway. Emma always seems to have a crowd.
Yeah, having people around be good for you. Keep your mind off missing work.
Right. That's a good point.
What's going on, Carly?
Nothing.
You having second thoughts about taking a break from Monte Carlo?
I've been doing some sketches on my own. It's just making me realize how much I miss working.
Well, you enjoy coming up with great ideas. I mean, of course you do. You're talented. That's what talented people are supposed to do. But, you know, doing it with a deadline hanging over your head, that's a whole different ballgame. There is no way you could be taking on that kind of stress right now.
Well, but what if the stress of losing out on this opportunity is worse for me?
Yeah, but I don't get it. Where's this coming from? I thought we talked about this.
We did. But I never agreed with you.
What do you call a sale that gives you free chocolate and delicious savings? Sweet. The JCPenney Sweet Sale. This Saturday and Sunday, treat yourself to surprise savings of 25, 30, or 35% off. How sweet is that? JCPenney.
I win again. You lose. I win. Oh no, my batteries are dying.
Presenting our longest-lasting Energizer Max ever. Energizer Max. Do you have the bunny inside?
Asthma can hold you back, but it doesn't always have to. Go. Because today there's Advair, the first and only preventative asthma product to treat the two main components of asthma, airway constriction and inflammation. Go. Advair is clinically proven to significantly increase symptom-free days, to help you do more of the things you like to do, more of the things you have to do, go, and more of what you want to do. Advair won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Advair, which contains an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body may not be as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. If you have heart or blood pressure problems, tell your doctor. Some people may experience a change in heart rhythm. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve. Go. Talk to your doctor to see if Advair is right for you. Go.
Introducing V8 Splash Smoothies. A refreshing fruity blend full of vitamins, calcium, and a splash of soy protein. It's the energizing nutrition you need to do what you love to do. V8 Splash Smoothies. A new way to drink smarter.
Did you know that regular pads are designed to best fit a size 6? Hey, we're not all a size 6. So areas of our panties are unprotected. That's why there's always maximum protection for sizes 14 plus. Longer front and back with wider flexi wings for the best coverage available from Always. Finally, something just for me. Always expect more protection.
Want to build weak hair stronger in just 10 days? Try Pantene Pro V for unbeatable strength. The Pantene Pro Vitamin formula fortifies root to tip, making hair up to 80% stronger against breakage in 10 days, guaranteed. That's mighty strong. Weak, broken hair was so 10 days ago. Pantene Strength. That's the beauty of health.
You know, when Paul looked at this, he wanted to throw most of it out, but after you looked it over, you know, it still feels like this is mine.
It is yours. And I wouldn't have it any other way, because I can see what this means to you.
You think the bankers are going to change their minds?
I think it'll be tough getting them to take a second look, but if they do, I think you got a good shot.
Well, you better get to retyping this bad boy right away.
You know, if those bankers turn you down again, I'd be happy to finance you myself.
Oh, that's very nice of you, but no thanks.
You got a problem with that, huh?
Well, you know what they say, you just shouldn't mix business and family.
Family? We're not even friends, are we?
You're going to be at my wedding, that makes us something special to each other, you know?
Yeah, well, just think about it. Something to fall back on.
I don't plan on falling back. Thank you. But you know, if I get a little desperate, I might hit you up for a couple of bucks.
You're too good to me, Rose. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, what's the word?
I just got back from Evelyn's office, and although it was difficult, I did convince her to make an offer.
The district attorney made an offer. What is it?
She's being very hard-lined about this, Allison. She insists that you spend time behind bars.
Where?
The Women's Detention Center.
What? With adult prisoners?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Well, how much time does she want me to do?
6 months.
It's not like I want to work 12 hours a day, Jack. Just a couple of hours. I don't see how that could hurt. And if it gets too stressful, I will stop.
No, Carly, I know you. You're not going to stop until there's a disaster.
I am not going to do anything to jeopardize this baby,
Not
Jack.
intentionally, but you'll fall behind. It always happens, and then you're going to push yourself. One more sketch, one more idea. Then all of a sudden, your blood pressure's spiking, and you and the baby are in cardiac arrest.
Stop it! That is really not an image I need to see in my mind right now, Jack. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's okay. We'll start over, okay?
No. You know what? I should probably go back to the station.
Well, okay. Are you going to come again soon?
I don't know. I think it's best if I keep my distance for right now.
No! Jack, we just had a little flare-up. You know, it's over. It's fine.
I don't want to be responsible for a disaster.
You won't be. Nothing is going to happen.
I'll call you later.
Okay, we'll come back anytime. You know, I love to see you.
For a simple guy, he does go on. The supplies you requested. Well, I don't know why the old ones weren't good enough.
I like my pencils broken in.
Yes. Well, your drawing wish is my command.
Oh, by the way, we have to revise our plan. I need for Jack to be able to visit me at Emma's.
Are you nuts? Having Jack around will never make the deadline.
Well, we'll work around him.
We're having a hard enough time trying to work around Emma.
If Jack senses that I'm trying to avoid him, he'll call it quits for good.
You should be so lucky.
But that is not funny. You didn't see his face, Craig. He has never been so close to giving up on me.
Oh, come on, Carly. You two are a package deal, like locker rooms and athletes' feet.
That's a touching comparison.
Now, Wilson, what do you have? Time is short and getting shorter.
Just some preliminary drawings.
I will be the judge of that.
Does Barbara still think she's my backup?
I told Bar if she comes sniffing around Monte Carlo, I'd call the dog officer.
No. That woman is not going to back down so easily.
What Barbara thinks, does, or says means nothing to anyone but her. All right? For as long as you want, you are Monte Carlo's sole designer.
Of course the deal is still on the table. I would love for you to work for Monte Carlo.
Well, after my little visit with Craig, I just assumed that the offer had been withdrawn.
Oh, no. Look, whatever arrangement we make will be completely independent of Craig. You won't have to deal with him, and he will have no right to terminate your contract.
And the details remain the same?
Oh, absolutely. If Carly fails to produce, which I am certain that she will, Monte Carlo will launch your designs under your name.
And if Carly comes through?
Well, we will pay you handsomely for your time, and your designs remain your own. Do we have a deal?
Done.
Oh, wonderful. It's an excellent arrangement. I really do believe everybody wins.
I think so, too.
Somehow I doubt that. Yeah, I think if you two are arranging anything, Carly probably loses. Hello, Molly. Excuse me, Barbara, would you mind if I have a private moment with Molly?
Be my guest.
Do you mind? Private moment? Yes. I know what you're doing, Molly, and I don't appreciate it.
What's that, Rosanna?
Well, last night, after a few drinks, you readily admitted that you were sick of watching Carly get everything she wants. Now that you've sobered up, you've decided to return to being her protector.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. What I said last night still goes. I am sick and tired of watching Carly wind up on the top. And I wouldn't mind making sure that it never happens again.
As far as allergies go, I'm a grass, ragweed dust. My family's pollen mold dust. We always wanted to practice in the garage, but our allergy medicine didn't treat the mold or the dust, so we were switched to Zyrtec.
Allergies tend to run in families. If your allergy medicine isn't working on your family's indoor and outdoor allergies, ask your doctor about switching to prescription Zyrtec. Unlike some allergy medicines, Zyrtec is approved to treat both indoor and outdoor allergies, like mold, dust, grass, ragweed, and even pet dander. In fact, no other antihistamine is FDA approved to treat more allergies than Zyrtec. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. Talk to your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
Trying to beat cigarettes? Having trouble sleeping? You're probably using Nicoderm. Just read their label. The new step-down patch from Nicotrol was designed to let you sleep. And with new Nicotrol, you're twice as likely to quit than with cold turkey. New Nicotrol in the blue box.
Comfort. It's what makes your baby happy. That's why there's Carnation Good Start, the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down to be easy to digest. They're called comfort proteins, and only Good Start has them. Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
We're all adults, right? Now I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you have little leaks, lots of us do, you could need a new pad. You see, there are feminine pads, and we all know what those are for. And then there's this, Poise Pads, made for occasional wetness. It's got granules inside called Dry Touch that pull in moisture and lock it away. So wetness and odor are old news. It's about being dry and comfortable and knowing which pad to use. Poise. It's about time.
Come on, babe. I just can't get you out of my mind. You become a sweet taste in my mouth now, and I know you're gonna groove me, baby. Come on and groove me, baby. Hey, groove me.
Which Dannon stirs you? Try new fruit blends. Rich, creamy taste, fruit in every spoon.
First, the women fought the men.
We are the Amazon chicks.
Now they live together.
They think that we are so stupid.
They're looking to go packing. Tonight, on a special night.
The boys are going to be sweating.
A Survivor surprise that's going to blow the whole game.
Heidi, you want to do it?
Wide open.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
All new Survivor special night, CBS tonight.
Cross the line on CSI, TV's most watched and talked about show.
Say cheese.
CSI on a special night, CBS tonight.
What you're searching for is there, provided you know where to look. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Comfortably affordable, stylish home furnishings. Need a new sofa? Trade-in days, where your old sofa or chair is worth money toward a new one. Looks like you can teach an old dog new tricks. Right now, only at Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries.
Auction gives me opportunity to get a fair car at my price.
Come out to the City Public Auto Auction. We're open Wednesdays at 5 o'clock for viewing, and bidding starts at 6. We're open Saturdays at 10 a.m., and the bidding starts at 12 noon. We have all types of cars, and most of the cars are thousands of dollars under Blue Book value. City Public Auto Auction, located at 400 East 147th Street, only in Harvey. It is the Midwest's largest public auto auction.
I recommend anyone to come here to the auction.
Red to the max. Oh, yeah. Don't wait another minute. You know you gotta get to Harris. Oh, yeah.
He was there for Operation Desert Storm. Now, 12 years later, Jay Levine brings the story home again. Only on CBS 2 News.
Jack Wagner joins The Bold and the Beautiful this week on CBS.
You call that a deal? 6 months in prison? I can't.
At this point, it's just a recommendation from the DA. If we go to court, the judge could revise it.
The judge could give me more? Or less, sweetie, right? I mean, there's a chance, right?
Anything is possible, but we need to talk about our response. Now, you've already confessed to arson. That charge alone carries a minimum sentence of 5 years, a maximum of 20.
What do you think she should do?
Take the deal.
6 months? I can't.
Allison, we need to make a decision.
No, can we just wait until my mom gets here? Sweetie, She knows how to do this. She'll find a way around it. Mom's gonna be able to. No, 6 months? I can't be locked in a cage. Sweetie,
Emily,
you wait.
give her some time to think about this.
She's falling apart, okay? She cannot handle this right now.
Emily, the system is starting to treat her like an adult. Maybe it's time that we started to treat her that way, too.
Hey, Allison. What's the matter?
Nothing. My life is just over.
This better be good.
What do you mean?
The reason why you insisted I meet you here instead of my room at the Lakeview, considering we were both in the same building?
That's only fair, but I went over some things with Dusty, and I thought about us at the Lakeview, your room there, and the bed, and us, and there goes my willpower. Out the window.
Point well taken. Kind of irresistible yourself.
Oh, thank you.
So what does he have to say?
He was great. You know, changes here, cuts there, spending down, profits up.
Yeah, basic business rules. Same thing I tried to tell you.
I know. Only I couldn't hear it from you.
Oh, yeah, which I still don't understand.
Well, it's like my pop trying to teach me how to drive. We're too close.
I want you to be happy. I want you to be successful. Somehow that doesn't translate into a reason to tune me out.
Okay, it's like this, okay? When Dusty tells me to cut costs, it makes sense to me. When you say it, it sounds like you don't think I'm smart enough to figure it out myself.
Oh, see, that doesn't make any sense to me because I would never do that.
I'm not saying it's logical. It's just the way that it is.
Then we are going to have to work on that, aren't we? In the meantime, let me see that proposal.
Why?
Because I want to see all these amazing changes you made with Dusty.
Don't take this the wrong way, but, I don't want you to see it again.
Hello?
Hey, it's Dusty. Can you talk?
Briefly. How did it go with Rose?
Better than I expected.
Oh, I want to hear all about this. Are you still at the Lakeview?
In the lounge, yeah.
I'll be there shortly. Pretend you're surprised to see me. Invite me to sit down and have a drink.
I'll see you soon, Barbara.
You know, a lot has happened since last night. I'm afraid my plans are already in place. Yeah, these plans. You want to tell me what they are? I'm going to drive Carly out of the company. That's all you need to know. Anything I can do to help? Why would you want to do that?
Rosanna?
Yes.
I really need to be going. I assume we will speak to each other shortly.
Oh, yes, definitely. I think we have accomplished a lot tonight.
It's only the beginning.
I can't believe you're serious about wanting to help get Carly out of the company. Maybe I'm thinking about what's best for Carly. You know, give her time to relax if she's out of Monte Carlo, rest up, enjoy her pregnancy, maybe even get back together with Jack. And if she reconciles with Jack, that leaves Mike free to return to you. I don't want him. Not anymore. Really. Then what do you want? Besides a nice stress-free existence with a cousin who ruined your relationship with a man you adored. I still have resentment. I don't deny that. And we both agree that Carly doesn't deserve to have her husband, my ex-boyfriend, your fiancé, and a career. She has to lose something. And I think Monte Carlo's a damn good place to start.
One design? This does not fill me with confidence.
I was waiting for my pencils.
Uh-huh. Or has worrying about Jack dried up your creative juices?
I told you, I don't like lying to him.
No. What you don't like is getting caught, which is not going to happen this time.
How can you say that? Sooner or later, Jack always finds out what I'm doing.
Only because you usually do something insane, like telling him the truth. All right, don't give up on this, Carly. Don't give up until you try.
What about Rosanna?
I will handle Rosanna.
Oh, really? Like you've handled her so far? Well, she's the one that got Barbara involved. She is rolling right over you.
Rosanna and I are having difficulties.
Have you set a date for your wedding?
What?
Well, you're engaged to her, right? When are you going to get married?
I don't know. Eventually.
Have you always been this dense, or am I just starting to notice it now?
Thank you. I think highly of you also.
Rosanna is mad at you because you're dragging your loafers. You promised to marry her, Craig, and you still haven't done it.
Now there's a new and different way to treat seasonal allergies. Singulair, the only seasonal allergy medicine that specifically blocks leukotrienes, an underlying cause of allergy symptoms. It's a once-a-day chewable tablet that helps relieve a broad range of symptoms for a full 24 hours. It's available for children as young as 2. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Ask your child's doctor about Singulair. Singulair, a different way to treat seasonal allergies.
Swimming, we went canoeing, we did all kinds of fun stuff.
What do you call a sale that gives you free chocolate and delicious savings? Sweet. The JCPenney Sweet Sale. This Saturday and Sunday, treat yourself to surprise savings of 25, 30, or 35% off. How sweet is that? JCPenney.
It was the weekend and I had a toothache. I couldn't see my dentist till Monday. Glad I found Oragel.
Pain pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but maximum strength Oragel works instantly at the site of pain.
Sure works fast.
Go instantly to relief with Oragel.
These things are amazing.
Saran disposable cutting sheets.
No more worrying about juicy, germy messes on my kitchen counters. And my restaurant, pouring home.
From Saran, they're the first absorbent disposable cutting sheets.
Look, cut right on them. They soak up the juicy, germy mess. Then, just toss the whole thing. No kitchen is complete without these.
Disposable cutting sheets from Saran.
They cut out the mess.
Find them with other Saran products. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
It's metal. I'm boiling in this.
Medieval Knievel!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're brilliant!
Please.
Not everything can be as good as the original, but Diet Dr. Pepper is. Diet Dr. Pepper. Tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper.
How you doing?
A princess has been kidnapped. Now, a warrior is sent to bring her back.
How?
And the only help he can find is no help at all.
I'll do it. Do what? Help you rescue Princess Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee.
Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson, and Lucy Liu. Shanghai Noon, network premiere, CBS Sunday.
I gotta get home. If you guys have any questions, call me at the office.
Tom, wait. Can you do me a favor and go out the front door and just give Allison some privacy?
Sure, not a problem. Listen, do me a favor and tell her from me not to lose hope.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Aaron's outside with Allison.
Want me to get rid of him?
No.
No, she's probably thrilled to see him. At least she can pretend she's got one friend that still cares.
Just a question.
Yeah, right.
I know this is hard.
You know what? My little sister is facing 6 months in prison, and you're acting like it's another day at the office.
If I don't take the plea, I could get a maximum of 20 years. And by the time I would get out, you and Lucy would be married and have kids, and I'd just be an old lady.
You'd be 37.
Like I said, ancient. But Aaron, that's not even the worst part. The worst part.
What?
Nobody will be waiting for me.
Well, have you changed your mind about showing me the prospectus?
I have thought about it, and I still want to keep it under wraps.
Rose, we're about to be married.
I know that. But this is something I want to be just mine. Can you do that for me? Can you do me just this one thing?
Yeah, fine. I won't ask you any more questions, all right? Fine. I will see you later. I know you got a lot of typing to do.
Now, wait a minute. Just wait 1 second. This is like this huge valley that's growing between us. Hey. How's the weather over there? Nice and warm over here. Why don't you come on over?
I would like that, but every time I do, you start pushing me away.
You know, at the moment, my plans are really falling nicely into place, but should I need your assistance, I will be sure to give you a call.
No, you won't.
Excuse me?
You won't. You know what? I really don't understand it, because if you really want to get Carly out of Monte Carlo, why don't you go straight to Jack? He understands the situation. He would do anything in the world to keep Carly safe.
Oh, yes, it's a good idea, but it's rather short term. My goal is to get her out of Monte Carlo for good, and to convince Craig that, well, the company can really thrive without her.
You know, that's going to take a boatload of convincing.
Well, I don't expect it to be easy, but I do expect to win.
Rosanna is in no rush to walk me down the aisle. I bought us a house. I moved her in. She knows I'm not going anywhere.
You're petrified, aren't you?
What?
Saying I do.
I've been married twice.
Well, I'm not saying I blame you for a little healthy trepidation. What I am saying is that you're going to have to get over it. The longer you make Rosanna wait, the more you alienate her. I'm telling you, time is not on your side here, Craig. Find an aisle, walk her down it.
I'll take that under advisement.
No,
Thank you.
just do it. The last thing you need right now is Rosanna mad at you.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, I've got to meet her at Java. All right? Get to work. It's time for brilliance.
I want us to do something together, little girl. I want us both to wish that Jack has not walked out on me for good. You ready? Go.
They said it couldn't be done, that you couldn't grow fresh-tasting fruit and cereal together in a box. Here in the fields of Battle Creek, we said we could. So from the early buds of May, to when they're young on the vine, to when they're ripe with real strawberries and blueberries, sliced almonds and wheat flakes, we did it. We're working on a watermelon you can fit in a shoebox. That may take some time. New Kellogg's Fruit Harvest, ripe for the picking.
Do your eyes itch? Or water? Are they red or swollen? You've got allergy eyes. Eyes that may need a prescription medicine. Patanol. Patanol gives you fast, effective relief from all your eye allergy symptoms. Just one drop twice a day. There's a low incidence of headache, burning, or stinging. Wait 10 minutes before putting in your contacts. So what are you waiting for? Ask your doctor about Patanol. Relief is in sight.
They stink!
Gilbert Gottfried is mad.
These veggies smell rotten!
He stored his veggies in a bargain zipper bag, and now they're...
Garbage! Ah!
Gilbert, you should have used new Glad bags. The only bags with Fresh Protect technology to help keep these veggies fresher longer.
The only one?
Yep, smell.
Nice. Okay, I'll take the Glad bags.
Not so fast, Paula. Don't get mad. Get Glad to help keep foods fresher.
Underneath a woman who walks the dog, runs the house, and races to work is a woman who's discovered Caress Shimmering Body Wash. She enjoys looking lustrous, relishes how her skin simply glows, and loves being seen as the heartbreaking, drop-dead, radiant creature she really is. Caress Shimmering Body Wash with real pearl essence.
What do you call a sale that gives you free chocolate and delicious savings? Sweet. The JCPenney Sweet Sale. This Saturday and Sunday, treat yourself to surprise savings of 25, 30, or 35% off. How sweet is that? JCPenney.
Grandpa, how come you always chugging Metamucil?
So it won't get thick and gritty.
Mommy doesn't chug.
I found an easier way to take fiber. Beta-fiber. It never gets thick like Metamucil can. It's taste-free, too.
Smart mommy.
Beta-fiber. The choice is clear.
The strong, silent type is about to make some noise. This week, Jack Wagner joins the bold and the beautiful. A bold man is good to find. Find him only on CBS.
You know, Emily, I know you want to lash out at me and consider me the bad guy here, but I'm not. I care about you, and I care about Allison.
Yeah, well, you know what? You sure kept that a secret. You didn't even blink when Tom told you what happened.
Well, maybe because I took those words, plea bargain, in their most literal sense. 6 months instead of 20 years. A bargain. Will not horribly burned or worse. A bargain. Lucy Montgomery only confined to a wheelchair. A bargain. Allison commits a terrible, terrible crime. And somehow, by the grace of God, the results aren't catastrophic. And yet you want me to burst into tears because this kid is going to have to spend a rough half a year? Well, I'm sorry, I'm not. If you ask me, Emily, Allison should shut her mouth, take her 6 months, and consider herself lucky.
Are you and Lucy still mad at me?
It's pretty hard not to be, Allison. I mean, you pulled some pretty nasty stuff.
Would it help if I apologized? Again?
I guess.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't go through this. I won't. I can't.
You're gonna go through it. You know why? Because you're smart, you're tough, and you're the most stubborn person I've ever met. In a good way.
Thanks.
So I worked with Rose on her proposal for the salon.
Thank you.
You know, the thing had a lot of mistakes, but it had potential.
Did you help her improve it?
I helped her make it more attractive to investors, and by the time I was done, she was totally sold on my expertise.
Excellent. The more dependent that Rose becomes on you, the simpler it'll be to ease Paul out of her life. And you offered to finance the project.
Yeah, she resisted the idea at first.
But you didn't take no for an answer.
She left the door open to it.
Of course she did. An opportunist like Rose D'Angelo would never say no to the smell of money. We just have to make sure that no one else gives her a dime.
Yeah, I got some ideas. I think it's going to take some teamwork, but you and I can pull it off.
I'm sure we can. Thank you. I know that you weren't very keen on this idea, but you know, Rose will show her true colors sooner than you think. You won't even have to work at it at all. Just convince her that you're a bigger fish than my son is, and she will switch alliances in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough on him. He really loves her, you know?
He thinks that he loves her. Once he sees how quickly she casts him aside, he'll be grateful that he didn't marry her.
And he's not gonna talk to me again, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be rough. But after things cool down, you come back to town, you and Paul make amends. And in the meanwhile, you just try to console yourself with all that lovely money I'm going to be paying you.
Let's hope it's worth it.
You know, this ring is beautiful, but it doesn't perform miracles.
What do you mean?
Well, we're engaged, but we're not where we should be.
I agree. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
It's me, 1 step back. Yeah, not want to show you the proposal. So why don't we take 2 steps forward before we lose too much ground, okay?
Sounds like a plan to me. What do you have in mind?
I make my changes in the proposal, then I show it to you.
Okay. Now, are you sure that it's all right with you?
Absolutely. But you know what? In the meantime, I think we should take a 3rd step forward. You
And
know,
what
just
would
in
that be?
case. And this.
Jack,
How'd you know?
just knew.
I didn't mean to disturb you at all. I brought you something earlier and I forgot to give it to you.
Well, you did. That's so sweet. You didn't have to do that. What is it?
Open it.
It's a beeper.
I thought it might help you stay calm. If you could just know whenever you're feeling anxiety or things are getting out of control, you just beep me and I'll come right over.
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, this way. I'll only come to visit when you beat me, so you can have all the privacy you need. And I'll know that I'm a touch of a button away if you need me, so I won't have to worry about you so much.
All that in one little beeper.
Well, I'm sorry I woke you. I'm leaving for real this time. You just beat me?
Yeah. I just wanted to be sure it worked.
It does.
Hey, Jack. I beeped you twice.
So?
So that means you can't just show up. You have to come closer.
It does.
I guess you didn't read all the instructions.
Close enough.
Almost. You know what happens if I push it again?
Tell me.
You have to kiss me.
I don't know, Carly.
Sound dangerous?
Something like that.
Could be. That's why I'm lucky there's a cop around.
Hello. How was your,
Give me your hands. I have been insensitive. I have been blinded by my own craziness. And I have failed to honor the life that we're building together. And I want to do something about that.
what did you have in mind?
I want that wedding we've been talking about, and I want it as soon as possible.
Here's a little piece of information that could really help you. If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Monitors, test strips, lancets, type 1 or type 2 diabetes doesn't matter. Your diabetes testing supplies may be covered. Mine are. To find out if you qualify, call Liberty Medical. They make things easy. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company for you. There are no claim forms to fill out, nothing to pay up front. And Liberty delivers right to your door with no charge for shipping. It starts with a single, simple phone call. If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call right now to see if you qualify. Liberty has helped hundreds of thousands of people manage their diabetes and live better lives. They can help you, too.
For more information, call Liberty Medical at 1-800-832-2312.
I love this, but I don't let them know. Oh yeah, show me the love. Being soft definitely has its advantages. And disadvantages. Whoa, big guy, easy on the merchandise. You're definitely not my cup of tea. I know.
Only Cottonelle toilet paper with thick, cushy ripples is Cottonelle Soft.
Ha, can't even tell the difference. Fetch anyone?
Cottonelle toilet paper, looking out for the family.
Mom? Dad?
You are miserable parents. I snuck out. You caught me.
I lied. You knew.
I pushed.
And you pushed back.
Invaded my privacy.
My privacy.
I hated it.
I hated you.
Why couldn't you leave me alone?
Just leave me alone.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
Thanks.
Looking for better allergy relief? Benadryl is proven better than the leading prescription allergy medicine at relieving your worst allergy symptoms, like runny nose, sneezing, itchy nose, and watery eyes. Benadryl, proven more effective.
Werther's Original Caramels?
What a find.
They're creamy and wonderful to chew.
I love that taste. It's Werther's all the way.
Werther's Original, hard candies or chewy caramels. Try them now.
Now on DVD, she took a chance at something better.
He thinks I'm a guest here.
There's this thing Monday night.
This is who you really are.
And found a life she only dreamed
It's
of.
like fate.
Made in Manhattan. Buy it now on DVD.
What do you call a sale that gives you free chocolate and delicious savings sweet? The JCPenney Sweet Sale. This Saturday and Sunday, treat yourself to surprise savings of 25, 30, or 35% off. How sweet is that? JCPenney.
Sunday, TV's new hit comedy gets a big fat surprise guest.
Johnny! Johnny!
Don't miss an all-new episode.
You're going to break him.
My Big Fat Freak Life. Then it's Becker like you've never seen him before. Happy.
Oh, hey, nice hair. Couldn't get a cab with a windshield?
A brand new Becker. Right after My Big Fat Freak